So this is something that I have put in the description of my videos a multitude of times. And this is something that I tell people.
Power on. Ready.
Last year, shortly after I got out of jail, and they knew, meaning the police, that I found out about them being involved in human trafficking. 3 days in a row this happened, okay? This wasn't just once. And I have been warned by people about things like this. I've been warned not to go to Pisgah. I've been warned that I am up against an army. I've received several warnings. So, I'm going to go on ahead and make a video solely based off of this. I had an officer threaten vaguely to make sure that I wind up dead, okay? Now, it was vague, but it was also very clear, which means that they're used to doing things like this. So, under threat of death, do you know what my response was? So, I'm going to go on ahead and do the same thing, except I'm actually going to show it to you visually. I said, "Do you see this dog? This dog is dead. And if you have somebody put a bullet through my head tomorrow, that's who I get to go be with." I pulled up a picture. Okay? I pulled up pictures of these babies. That's Shadow. That's Osiris putting his paw on his big brother. I said, "Do you see these dogs?" When I pulled up this picture, I said, "These dogs were my only reason for being." Then, after that, I put my hands on this car, right by that passenger light on the hood. And I said, "Do you see this car?" And he's highly annoyed, but he's paying attention. "This car is the only thing that you didn't take from me. So, screw you, buddy." The thing is, I want to tell you something about that encounter. I will never fall back on what I said. I am not afraid to be a martyr for this cause. The whole town and plenty of tourists know about this car. The whole town and tourists know about this car. I'm going to go ahead and show you the new picture. There's already warnings written all over my car about what would happen if they were to retaliate against me for the information that I'm putting out there. I stand with what I said a year ago. You see, what I said a year ago has to do with a promise I made to myself nearly 15 years ago. You ever wonder, why is kamikaze the lone word on my rear window? The plexiglass. That's why. That is why. So, to Henderson County, once again, I have to say, are we going to keep doing this? Because y'all need to right your wrongs. And I'm not the only person y'all have wronged. To protect and serve, not search and destroy. I'm watching y'all. And I am still not afraid to be a martyr. Whether you send someone to end me, or I end me, I am still not afraid to be the martyr. And that's not going to change. Because, you know why? These 3 little beings. These 3 dogs were all I had. And you took them illegally. And legally, you're supposed to return them, but you don't. You can't impound a service animal, no ifs, ands, or buts. In fact, I'm not even required to show proof. So the fact that the letters keep going missing from my car every time I get back from Charlotte don't mean shit. And y'all need to pay me for breaking my glove box. War Machine's watching y'all.